let's do it. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to iNinja Semi-Blind. How are you all? You can't answer me.
Nope. You can't answer me. I'm good.
You can answer, though. Like,
I'm the audience.
No, not that one.
What?
We're doing the cryo chamber, all right? We're doing the cryo chamber.
Yeah, whatever.
Anyway, it's after the holidays. Jesse and I have been gone for a really, 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 really long time.
But we're back to kick some butt in Wild Canyon.
This is why we're friends. That moment, that's why we're friends.
Is it? Are you saying
Well,
that's a good thing that I said that?
It's a good thing. Okay, I assume this is just an arena. I don't know. I'm making a lot of assumptions, but there's lots of orbs up here. So, oh gosh!
Nice one. I think you're either dead or...
Whoa, they just killed me.
Well, your health wasn't going down, so I'm like, well, maybe you can...
Maybe he's fine. So anyway, Jesse and I just finished watching the newest action movie starring your favorite characters, Johnny Cage.
I thought you were about to say Deuce Bigelow.
We did watch Deuce Bigelow
And
as
I
well.
was like...
We did watch Deuce Bigelow. But we watched Johnny Cage and Tiny Johnny Cage in TimeQuake. Just hear me out, though. It writes itself.
There's only one Christmas movie I would need, and they still haven't made it, and that's Kiss Save Santa.
Kiss Save Santa. Hell is this? Okay, well, I'm just gonna... Is this gonna do the slow rise thing where it's gonna be... Oh, you know what? It's gonna go up. Yeah, okay. Is this it said it's the cryo chamber? This doesn't look anything
I
like
cannot
that.
hear that word that lady said.
I think it said warning, like something levels rising. We can't hear it either. Okay, so I'm assuming this is just like, okay, let me. Are you just gonna kill me then? Frig, man, I don't know what they wanted from me there. So anyway, Jesse and I have been gone for a while. We haven't done any iNinja in a bit, and we haven't really had any times to stream. But to be fair to us, it has been the holiday season. It's not like, you know, we're rolling with the time during the holidays, right? But anyway, how are your holidays? Did you guys get everything you wanted? We're adults, so we buy everything we want. But oftentimes we get good gifts. Jesse gave me some wonderful gifts this year.
I don't remember what they were.
Wow, okay, he gave me the ukulele platformer.
Right, and Mario and Rabbids.
Yeah, which I haven't started, but I want to finish some other stuff. Should I just go for it? Like, what do I do here? Is there a... Oh, it's a hook.
Is it?
Yeah, there was a hook on that thing. Not that I could tell that anyway. And then I climb back up, and then it's going to reset. Like, I'm going to have to go back down. Is it just going to... You're going to make it wait for... All right, well, this is going to be fun. So anyway, what did you guys get for Christmas? How's it going? It is now 2020 when we are recording this.
Which is a perfect segue into... First of all, let's start with the easy. What was your game of the year for 2019?
That's really hard for me.
Let's start with the easy. That's really hard for me.
No, it is, because I can't think of really what came out this, like...
2019, I think Resi 2 came out.
It's like this year, and I know people...
That was not 2018, was
I'm
it?
not going to be the guy who says, like, it was a bad year for games. It was for me, but... Whoa, what the F? Oh, come on,
You didn't
man.
stand on the specific platform.
Yeah, not that they warned me, considering it was totally safe when I started the level. I think my game of the... And you guys might... I would have to, like, look at a list, right? But, like, I think my game of the... The game of the year is...
Luigi's
It was
Mansion
probably
came
Resi
out, Pokemon
2.
came out.
I haven't finished Pokemon yet.
Fire Emblem came out. I'm just talking Nintendo at this point.
Yeah, it's fine.
There's Mario Maker 2, and as for PlayStation, I think Resi 2.
Outer World, Kingdom Hearts came out this year. Devil May Cry 5. I think it's DMC 5. I really like the Resi 2 remake, and it's really fun. But, like, seriously, hot damn is DMC 5 what I wanted. And the thing is, what was fun about DMC 5 is that it was, like, so easy to play. Like, it was so easy and so lighthearted. And oh my gosh, this level is busting my balls.
You know, I was actually gonna say, picking like...
Hold on, let me finish. So
Yeah.
DMC 5 was, like, something I was just able to, like, pick up and play, and I got to have fun with it, and there was no BS. I know that's a weird thing to say, but, like, oftentimes, like, I have to wait a really long time to turn games on, and it's kind of a pain in the butt, but, like, it was really fun. I think my game of the year goes to DMC 5. That's big, and I'm sure, like, if I thought hard enough about it, maybe there would be more, but, like, it's DMC 5 for now.
Yeah, it is funny. I was about to say, like, picking remakes for your year, the game of the year, almost feel like it should be banned because that's almost like cheating, right?
Yeah, it does feel like a bit like cheating.
Because you've already played that game as a kid, right? And it's like, yeah, it's different, but it's not really completely different, right?
Yeah.
But So for me, I don't know, like, my game of the year, I haven't finished really that many games this year that were from this year, but so far from what I've played, I'm gonna have to pick from like my favorite that I've played this year. Probably Fire Emblem Three Houses so far.
Really?
Yeah, man.
Dude,
I've
I
only
thought
played,
I thought I had it pegged for you, and I guess I was wrong.
Oh, what was it?
Oh, it's easy. Your game of the year was Wolfenstein
Oh.
Youngblood.
I don't think so, Trevor.
If you guys are interested in watching Wolfenstein Youngblood, Jesse and I have a co-op Let's Play of that. We play it entirely, and if you're ever curious, or you just want to like see, if you just want excuses for Jesse and I to play video games together and watch, it's a really fun Let's Play. I'm plugging my shit, but like, it's really fun, and it's really stupid, and it's also in really good quality. I was really happy with how it all came out. So anyway, check out Wolfenstein Youngblood.
Yeah, I've only played like 10 hours of it, and like the other game I really finished this year was like, I guess Super Mario Maker, which is really good too. But and then there is like a Link's Awakening remake, but like I said, it's a remake. It's also
I mean,
pretty much. And Link's Awakening is one of my favorite games of all time, and it feels like
played
cheating.
it. That's cheating. Yeah, you can't be like, I liked Link's Awakening. Well, of course you friggin' liked Link's Awakening. You played it, you loved it, which is why you bought it twice.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's probably that. So
Okay,
going a
I'm
little
taking
harder.
Resi 2. I'm taking Resi 2 off the table because that doesn't feel safe. Yeah, that feels cheating.
Yeah, you said DMC5.
DMC 5.
Yeah,
DMC.
you said that even over Resi 2.
I know, but I'm just saying you're right about what you just said there.
Yeah.
How do these idiots survive the goo? Anyway.
Because they're robots and you're not?
I don't know. Give me some
Maybe it's
robots.
anti-human goo and not anti-robot.
Is it going up again? It's going up, it's going up, it's going up, it's going up.
Is it?
Yeah, I just heard
Well-
it. It was just saying alert, alert, alert.
Is it really goo? It seems more like electrified, like, liquid.
It looks like whatever slimes are made of in Monster... What is it?
Dragon Quest?
Dragon Quest, thank you. So stuck on Monster.
Because they're like, it's the same blue almost.
Yeah, like kind of like metallic-y looking blue substance.
Yeah, no, Phil, so starting a little harder, let's not go for decade yet, let's go for what's your game of the generation. So, I actually don't count Switch in this. You can pick Breath of the Wild though, so Wii U.
I'm not picking Breath of the Wild.
No, I know I'm saying you can because it's technically a Wii U game. But Wii U, PS4, Xbox One, and the 3DS and the Vita. What's your game of the generation? And PC, I guess.
Jesse tried to ask me this yesterday. We were hanging out yesterday.
I asked game of the decade. That's why we're
But I'm gonna tell you right now, this isn't a fair.
It's a hard choice, isn't it?
Okay, game of the generation. This is tough. I don't have a game of the generation, but I do think certain games.
What about Doom?
Shut up.
I see you now. You're
No,
really like,
no,
you're
I'm
right
not.
back
I
there.
love Doom. That's not fair. I love Doom. And guys, keep an eye out because in March we're playing Doom in one sitting. That's not a plug. I'm just really excited for Doom all in one sitting.
That's the cutest fucking thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
Jesse's gonna be in it too.
I don't think I'll be in the whole thing.
No one's gonna be in the whole
It depends
thing.
on the day.
I'm gonna do it whatever the Saturday of that game.
Oh, okay, good. I was like, if you do it during the week, I probably won't be there. Period.
No, it comes out on a Friday, and I'll because I'm not gonna do it after work on Friday.
Yeah, if it's Saturday, I'll be fine.
Yeah.
But if it's, I was gonna say, if it's during the week, I probably can't really come except for like
I just want to
maybe
do
in
it
the morning.
pretty much as soon as it comes out. And it comes out on a Friday, I'm pretty sure. So anyway, that's what Doom's looking like. At least the schedule for Doom. So anyway, game of the gen. I don't really have this, but I do have a lot to say about this. Because what's the generation? Are we talking like PS4?
PS4, Xbox One, Wii U, 3DS, and Vita, because the Switch is technically the next generation Nintendo portable.
This is tough too because like the thing is I don't ever be like this game is best across the board because I don't think that makes any sense.
Well, it doesn't have to be best, just your favorite, the one you enjoyed the most, right?
Yeah.
Even if you could argue, like, because we haven't even played a lot of the big stuff. Neither have I. Like, I haven't played God of War.
Yeah.
I haven't played Witcher 3.
Yeah.
Right? So,
Oh my
I haven't
gosh,
finished
this
Red
guy
Dead
is,
Redemption
this
2.
guy is like actually cock blocking.
I haven't finished Red Dead Redemption 2, so
Yeah.
like I haven't
Got it.
finished a lot of the big games this generation. I kind of except for like Wii U games.
Yeah.
But, and nothing on the Wii U. Like what about like Tropical Freeze maybe?
Tropical Freeze
This
is
is
a really
really
good
good
game.
game.
I have lots of.
It wouldn't be my game of the generation though.
You know, the thing is, Jesse told me about this, and I knew I had to like do some homework, but I didn't.
I mean, you don't have to do it.
No, I mean I gotta think about it, right? Like, okay, so like Doom is like my favorite first-person shooter of this generation. Is it my favorite first-person shooter? No, my favorite first-person shooter is actually Half-Life, the original Half-Life. I think that game is a masterpiece. right? But like if I look at my shelf right now, I'm like Doom is stupendous. Killzone Shadowfall is also
But like
a
you
really
got
good
other games
game.
on there, like that's not Fallout 4 or Far Cry or
No,
Infamous Second Son.
it's not.
It's not Call of Duty. It's not Batman.
These are also not the games.
It's probably not Evil Within.
No,
Those are not really
damn,
games.
Evil Within's a really good game
Yeah,
too.
but it's not your game of the generation.
No, it's not. Okay. I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna talk about this because Jesse and I never really did this last time. Game of the decade. I'm skipping ahead on your
You're
question.
skipping ahead for
Yeah.
Game of the Decade?
'Cause I just
so
have to- I
2010
gotta
to
talk about something.
2019. So this actually includes the ending of the previous generation.
I know. So, if we're talking about Game of the Decade, as much as I really don't want to admit this, it's probably Dark Souls.
Yeah?
I don't
Weird,
want...
because you hated that game when you first played it.
Hey, who the hell are these Power Rangers?
I was like...
Oh, they're hot chick ninjas.
Are
They're
they?
attacking me.
Are they hot?
What are these things?
You're not even sure if there's people, and you're like,
They
they're
have
hot.
boobs.
That makes them hot?
I don't know. So
I-
anyway, okay. These people, they suck. Okay, well they are easy to kill apparently. So anyway, game of the gen decade is probably Dark Souls, and as much as I don't want that to be the case, like I really don't.
I mean, you can pick another game if you don't
No,
want
no,
it
no,
to be.
no, no.
It doesn't
It-
have to
no,
be.
no,
It
it's-
doesn't have to be like...
It's just common sense, and I say that because Dark Souls influenced an entire gen of games, and I mean that a whole decade of video games after Dark Souls came out, we are still releasing Dark Souls clones. Like that's still happening. Not clones, but like influential.
It basically invented a brand new genre. Because, like, what do you
100%.
call it
They're
outside?
Souls-like.
It's
They call
I mean,
them Souls-likes. Like,
see, I don't know if I like Souls-like. I actually prefer Soulsborne.
it's whatever. Yeah, okay, I do too.
It sounds better.
It sounds cooler, but
Yeah, it sounds better and cooler. Yeah, well, because like it's like Metroidvania. It's like it's
Yeah.
weird that there's a genre based on. It's funny because even Metroidvania is technically already an existing genre. Because honestly, Zelda's not that different from Metroid fundamentally.
No.
So is that make Zelda a Metroidvania kind of?
No,
People
but,
would
okay,
say
hold
no
on.
though, right?
So the reason I specify Dark Souls,
Yeah, it
as-
basically invented a genre.
and I know,
even though it's,
hold on, I know there's gonna be a lot of angry comments about like, well, Demon Souls existed before. I get it.
that's
like,
not from this decade though.
It-
It came out in 2009.
All right, well, cute, but I'll even give.
And
it
it
a-
also wasn't. The game series didn't blow up until Dark Souls.
That's my point. That's
And
what
it didn't
I'm-
even blow up when Dark Souls came out. It didn't blow up until like after like
So hold on.
around Bloodborne.
That's what my point I'm trying to make here is. It was Dark Souls where like
Like
people
sure
were
there was
like
memes and whatnot. People
Yeah.
knew of it, but it didn't get really big until
Demon
like
Souls was like that
this
game,
generation.
that action RPG that came out, and people were like, "Yo, you gotta play this like unforgiving, super hard like action RPG Dark Souls. Like the game doesn't hold your or Demon Souls, it doesn't hold your hands really hard." And I had no interest in playing it.
We really
because
should at
it's
some point.
anyway.
You know we should. I watched the game, dude. It doesn't look that different.
But anyway, hold on. So, anyway, so this game comes out and people are like, "Would you stop? Thank you." It's Dark Souls that like really kicked this off, and I don't want it to be, but like I've told this to Jesse because Jesse always makes fun of me about this because the right answer is supposed to be, people always argue that dumb shit that it's like it's The Last of Us. Jesse and I both like The Last of Us a lot. Like we both love
Yeah.
that game. It's a really good game. We don't think it's the game of the gen.
No.
Or the game of the decade. Hell no. And I'll
Or
tell
game
you,
of
I keep
generation.
getting magnetized. This is infamous all over
Dude,
again.
Mario Galaxy and Mass Effect came out that decade, and so did Halo Reach.
But
Those are
here's
all games I'd
no,
pick
but-
over Last of Us.
Of course, but my
I
point
pick
is,
Uncharted 2. Not
as
two,
far as
but
as
one
far as
and two.
story goes, oh, I think I just fumbled into a boss.
Story,
fight.
yeah, you said Bioshock Infinite.
BioShock Infinite is my story game of the generation. I think BioShock Infinite.
Well, see, here's the
is-
thing, because I know you said Dark Souls, but what's, like, it doesn't have to be, like, the best, but, like, what's your, like, basically I'm asking what your favorite game of the decade is.
No, I didn't think about this.
That's
before
what
you
I'm
asked
saying.
me.
That's what I really
Okay,
meant.
hold on,
it's
hold
not
on.
really, like,
I'll give you some.
Dark Souls
favorites.
is a good contender for, like, not nearly objectively, like, but as close as you can get. But honestly, I'd say, like, is Dark Souls really your favorite game of the whole decade?
No. that's
So
not.
then, yeah, that's why that's more of what I'm asking when I say game of the decade for
Okay,
me.
wait. I have a question. Then, when did Ratchet and Clank Future Tools of Destruction come out?
That was that was the first one on PS3, right?
Yeah.
That might have been like 2008, 2009 then. Let me look it up on my phone.
I have it right there. You can just turn around and grab it off my shelf.
Those are copyrights are always not exactly correct all the time though. All the N64 cartridges say 1996 even if they came out later because that's when the patent for the cartridges.
Yeah. Someone, by the way, the audience has requested that we do that impossible challenge while we do this. The eggshell
Ratchet.
skull. Oh, by the way, dude, you want to see something neat? Look, the villain's face is on the walls in this room. Oh, should I be killing these guys? I think I better be killing these guys. You know what? Let's just die Ninja. I have lots of
Future
health.
Tools of Destruction is the one you said?
Yeah.
9.4 out of 10 IGN is a 2007 platform.
Wow. That game is gorgeous. I love that game.
To give you some ideas of stuff that came out, like 2010, might have been a Kraken time, maybe. That's the second one, right?
Yeah, I don't like Kraken.
I know you said you didn't like it as much.
Kraken as
I remember
much.
you said that when
Yeah.
you were playing it too. So, Bad Company 2, Red Dead Redemption came out in 2010. Mario Galaxy 2 came out. I know you didn't care as much for that
I
one.
like Mario Galaxy though. That's
Donkey Kong
buttons.
Country Returns, the first one came out.
Oh, that's a really good
But
game
then Tropical Freeze is probably better than that.
too. I probably
You know,
have,
I don't
I
know.
probably have more nostalgia for the first one though, so that like I'd probably vote Donkey Kong Country Returns is it's not even a better game. Damn it. It's not even a better game. It's just, you know.
Oof. And then there's Skyward Sword came out in 2011. I'm thinking of games from
Not that I liked Skyward
I
Sword.
loved it. You never played it though.
I had played enough that I knew that the intro is nightmare, and I can tell you enough that I had to watch a whole playthrough of it because I did the voice of Zelda and Demise and Groose.
I don't know, dude. I love Skyward Sword.
By the way, plug my own shit. Go watch the Skyward Sword playthrough where Ollie and I do all the voice work.
It's a great game, man.
Look at it now on
It's
Oliver
a
Gamer
really,
3.
really good
Wait,
game.
Ollie, plug your own shit. Ollie, plug your own shit. Put in like ads and stuff. Maybe throw up like a picture of you dressed as Zelda,
What are you doing?
like Demise. I'm trying to get to the top of this room where the grate is, but I keep falling on this one jump. Because this game's snap physics are very strange. So like when I snap to something, I don't exactly snap super responsibly.
No, Skyward Sword's a really, really fun
Gosh,
game
please
for
let
me.
me
so-
off. Please let me off Mr. Bones' wild ride.
But I don't know, yeah, for like,
There we go.
so for me, for Game of the Year, I already said that. So Game of the Generation, I actually really had a hard think, because I'm just gonna say it, I think this is probably my least favorite generation.
PS4, you mean?
Yeah, basically, because it's just basically, like, even last generation I liked by the end of it, even though that one was my least favorite until now.
Yeah.
But I think last generation was better than this one, because at least then you could buy a AAA title, and sure, they might have some crappy DLC, but again,
Ooh,
that's
Control.
way better than, like,
Control is really good too. Sorry, I just looked back at my shit. Yeah.
yeah, like, that's way better than, like, than what this generation did. And that's not even really why this generation didn't appeal to me as much. I think
Yeah.
it's just too much like the AAA guys were just like, let's just make the sequels of everything, but this time they're open world.
Yeah.
And worse.
Gosh, there was so much of that garbage in
And
this gen.
the problem
It was
with this
so
generation
bad
is
for,
everyone
like-
says that this generation is like the golden age because we're living in a time where you can't have access to so many games, and it's like, I get that, but like, at the same time, it's like you have two options. It's like, do you not like the AAA practices? Well, then play indies. Okay, good. I've played like 5 or 10. I've played like 10 Metroidvania pixel art platformers. What else is there?
Okay, hold on. What's your Metroidvania of the generation then so far? You've played 1,000.
I haven't played that many, unfortunately.
It's like
Metroid
you know,
Samus Returns was really good, though. I know you and Bob were against it, but I honestly think you should
I
give that
think
game a
it,
chance.
dude, it's fine. I gave it a chance. I'm not done with it.
I honestly think that game is
I'm not
great.
complaining that much. I had fun with it. I am just grateful they gave it to us. I'm not complaining at all.
I think that game is really great.
I think,
but
like again, I've played Hollow Knight, and I know Hollow
honestly,
Knight
I think I
really
like
impressive,
Momodora
but-
a lot, but I don't know, because Momodora is kind of like one of those Metroidvanias that's just really solid.
Do you
that
see
no
what
one
I did
talks
to you
about.
though? I just put you in a position where there's 1,000 games you really love.
Well,
What's your platformer of the generation? I actually have an answer for this.
platformer of the generation?
Yeah, I have an answer for this.
I don't know.
I'm talking PS4 here, by the way. I'm
I
not
didn't
talking
really
about...
play too many. Probably Tropical Freeze. I don't think there's anything else.
You're wrong?
Like 2D platformer?
Kidding. I love when people tell you
You'd
you're
have to
wrong with
separate
their
2D and
opinion.
3D, though.
Would you?
My grades don't come cheap. Okay, sure. Give me the money.
But no, like, for my game of the generation, like, honestly, like, I hate to say this, but it might even be, like, I don't even want to say this, but, like, maybe Alliance Alive on the 3DS, because I love that game so much. It's my favorite 3DS game.
Okay, here's the thing. Whoop, I fell off.
Even though that's the game that everyone would play, it'd be like, why would you pick this as your game of the generation? That's retarded. But, you know,
Here's the thing, man. Like,
and
my favorite RPG isn't considered necessarily good. It's considered fine, but, like, Atlas RPGs are a dime a dozen, and, like, Persona exists, so, like, why am I
that's
picking...
another one I haven't played yet either.
I haven't
so-
played... Well, I've played it. I'm, like, 80 hours into it, but I haven't, like, played it. Shit, I couldn't find it. I'm glad, by the way, that these are the grades we have, like, because we have a whole bunch of these just left over, right?
Yeah.
And we only need 3 more to fight the final boss, and these are just, like, easy, quick, like, 40-second challenges to get, like, stuff done. Like, I don't think we have to find any red coinage or kill all the enemies or anything like that. Although, real talk, I bet that one level I just did with all the dudes in it, I bet that... Fuck! I bet the extra challenge on that isn't that hard, if there is one. He did tell me to leave because there was nothing left to do. Okay, so, you know what? I know you haven't played it yet, and you should, but, like, everyone in the chat sound off because, like, Hat in Time deserves best platformer of the generation.
Like I said, you have to separate 2D and 3D.
I am. I'm separating right now. 3D collection platformer, Hat in Time is a legend.
This generation, there's hardly any to pick from, and I've only really played Odyssey and a tiny bit of Ukulele, so...
Oh gosh, Ukulele sucked.
I mean,
oh my gosh, am I doing this wrong?
It.
Oh, I'm not. It's just like really down to the wire.
Yeah, no, but because like what else came out this generation is Majora's Mask remake. Although even if I could pick it, I wouldn't, because I prefer the original in like, every way.
Let's before we get on like a list of games we love. What was your question? Let's get back to your question.
I'm doing my game of the generation.
Okay, all right.
That's why I said that's like the only one I can come up with because I didn't care for this generation all that much, even though I had a lot of fun with it.
Yeah.
Now for game of the decade, honestly, out of all my top 10s, like it would probably have to be Halo Reach. Came out in 2010. I'm actually just gonna say probably Halo Reach, to be honest.
No one. Oh no.
What did it say?
I'm coming back later, guy. I'll do it in a bonus episode. F that.
What was it say?
Eggshell Skull. That's that challenge I told you about when I wanted to get 100% on this game.
Yeah.
The only thing that stood between me and getting the 100% was that challenge. And everyone in the comments, I've had like 2 people comment so far being like, you're gonna do it though, right? No, I'm not gonna do it. I will try. But like, I make no one wants to watch me get my butt stomped for like, shut up, Jesse, for like 2 or 3 episodes. What was that little flip? Okay, I'm just like looking for the guy because this guy is gonna have some easy challenges too for some cash. We only need like 2 more grades to go fight the final boss, and this guy is gonna be around here somewhere.
Yeah, no, for me though, Halo Reach, I think for game of the decade.
Man, I gotta say, man, some of the most fun I had was when you and I just like did that playthrough of co-op Halo Reach, and it was like that. It was that like end portion, and I remember I was carrying around that grenade launcher, which is one of my favorite new. Well, it's not new anymore, but at the time it was new, right? Like the grenade launcher that you could like detonate at your own like want and need.
Yeah.
And we were fighting on like the final stage of that like of Halo Reach, and I remember like an elite was running at me, and I like volleyed a grenade off the ground and it hit him right in the jaw and went off, and I was like, this game is sick. And you were like executing dudes, and I was like, this is so much fun. Like, this is just fun video game design. And you know what? Kind of what I talk about with Doom a lot, right?
Yeah.
Doom is just fun to play. So Jesse just started Doom, finally, like Doom 2016. Oh my gosh. This game, like, you can tap the button, and if you're like in an animation before, like for instance there, I was tapping A, but because I was already sliding off the rail, they wouldn't let me input it. But you can see that you're allowed to, but it takes time to like figure itself out. I'm not complaining. This is a 30-second challenge. We've done 4 grades. We're gonna have 4 grades in one episode. I'm really not complaining about the speed of which we're going to be able to fight Odor. Anyway, what we were saying to Jesse when he was playing Doom is the benefit of playing Doom. Doom is just fun, right? And you got to experience this yesterday, right?
You're saying that games should not be just cinematic copying Hollywood experiences, and it should be, you know, a video game.
But that's the thing. So Doom, when you play it, is just like awesome. Like Jesse was just like playing, and he was like fighting dudes, and he like took a guy's leg off and crushed him with his own face, then turned and shot a grenade into like 4 dudes and killed all of them. And then an imp saw that and started running away from Jesse, which is way funnier.
It's funny because you started calling Doom 3 a horror game, but then I was like, this game's kind of... But you said, like, Doom is kind of a horror game, but then you specified Doom 3, and I was like, yeah, I guess this game is kind of a horror game.
You understand
But I'm the monster in this case.
No. That's not Doom 3, dude. That's Doom 4. Doom 3 is a game on Xbox.
No, I know that.
Oh, okay.
That's what I said. You said you specified Doom 3. Because you said Doom is like a horror game, but then you said Doom 3, I mean.
Yeah.
But then I said this game, yeah, I guess it's kind of a horror game if you think about it. Except for you're the monster in this case, and then everyone else running
it's
from
like
you.
playing, you know how people were like, oh, we're going to play the new Friday the 13th video game or something? Here's the funny thing about that. Doom is kind of like playing Friday the 13th, the video game.
So they announced this new Predators game where you can play as a
that
Predator
looks
versus
terrible.
human. I mean, it might be fun. We don't.
It might be
reserve
fun.
judgment. But you know what, guys? If you want to play a game like that, also with the
I
alien,
can't get up there and I'm gonna die.
if you guys want to play a game like that,
yeah.
with the human and the predator and
play.
the alien, right now there's a game on the PS3 and Xbox 360, probably on PC too, called Aliens vs Predator. That's it.
Okay,
It got like 7 out of 10. It
is to
isn't.
clarify. There's like 6 of them.
I know that it's on the PS3. That's why I said it. PS3, Xbox 360. It's just called AVP.
gosh,
Aliens
get up
vs
there.
Predator. I think it came out in like 2010.
Yeah.
Excellent multiplayer game, and you might still
Please
be able
let
to
me back
play
up there.
if
Yeah.
you can get your friends in it.
Oh my
like,
gosh, please.
You might be able to set up a private match. Maybe.
No, sorry.
I'm not sure. You might want to look at that in. But that game is probably only like $5, and it is. I think it does better than 7 out of 10. Honestly,
We played a lot of it. It's got a really good story
fun.
mode.
We have a gameplay of us. We're playing it on
This is
Saturday Night Versus.
That's right. Plug the shit. Ollie,
Yeah.
put it up.
It's literally.
I'm not going down there to get those coins.
It's literally
I think
that
I'll
game
die
that
if
was
I do it.
announced with like slightly worse graphics. Again, the PS3 graphics are not that much worse. And you can play as an alien as well, and it's really fun. People said that game.
I love the alien gameplay because solely alien gaplay in that.
Everyone says they got sick from
gosh.
it, but I never had. A
I
problem.
never had that problem. Okay, this sucks, by the way.
But no, that game is just fantastic. Like, actually, the only problem with that game is the humans
gosh,
are so
this is
underpowered
hard.
in multiplayer. Because in single player, you have flares, and they light up everything.
Yeah,
right?
you need the flares to see in the dark. It's like
But-
a gameplay mechanic. Like
But
they give you infinite
unfortunately,
flares. Yeah.
like the predators have alien vision and thermal vision, so it doesn't
You can
matter
see
how dark
both,
it is.
yeah.
And the aliens can just see, and everyone's highlighted, and they can see through walls. Humans are in the pitch blackness if there's no lights on, which there's not, and you get a little dinky flashlight that might as well have been bought. Dude, my flashlight I bought for $10 from Walmart for work is probably better than this flashlight.
well, it's a military flashlight.
But-
Shouldn't it be better than that? This is stupid.
From what I
This is
understand,
stupid.
not
This is
really.
I'm in too deep.
But,
All right, go on.
But what they did give you in single player is the flares, and the flares are basically something you like have an animation that takes you bits of light, and then you throw it, and it's basically just a permanent. Like it lasts like 30 seconds. A very big light
bright
source.
light.
It's
It's
very
It
bright.
makes things very hard to sneak up on. you.
So, but they don't give that to you in multiplayer.
Yeah.
They let you have all your abilities and powers as the aliens and Predator in the multiplayer, but not the humans, which is the only one that he needs to survive. If we had the flares, the humans would actually be like a good thing. So what we resorted to doing was making a challenge. So like, I would be the Predator and Trevor would be the human.
I like it.
And what I would do
go
is,
on, yeah.
and I would only be allowed to kill him by sneaking up on him
Pardon me. Yeah.
and like executing him from behind.
Yeah.
Or by hitting him with a combi stick, which is a one-hit kill, which all his weapons are.
All of the weapons a
but the
Predator
combi
currently
stick
has
is
are-
hard to hit. It's like a throwing knife in Call of Duty. You have to actually aim
That's
it.
a good way of describing it. It's like a throwing knife in
Yeah,
COD,
you have to actually aim it, whereas like the lock-on laser cannon is a one-hit kill that just locks on.
The lock-on laser cannon is way too much. Like the fact
There's
that
also
you can
those
just, like,
discs that you can throw that bounce around the room.
That also kill you in,
and it
like,
also
one
kill
hit
you
if you hit it, yeah.
So basically, combi sticks were the only and like physical combat were the only fair things we would do. So we would do that because if the Predator gets spotted, he'll die pretty quick. It's
If you
just,
here's the thing: if you're staring at him with an assault rifle,
Yeah.
you shoot him to death in like a fraction of a second.
yeah,
you die. Like,
but
that's
you
it.
can't. The problem is that the Predator's invisible and you can't see because of the darkness. So,
Yeah. Oh wow!
which is
it goes
why
on a
we said they
downward
should have
incline?
had the
This
flares.
Is so weak.
The
Oh
thing
my
is
gosh,
even
this
with
sucks, dude.
even with the flares, I think the human would be the worst, like the least powerful.
Yeah.
But it would help.
Wow,
a lot.
I didn't get enough.
Oh no.
Wow, and I made it too. That sucks. Okay.
But
all
yeah,
right.
no, like it's a really excellent game to play if you want something like that, but already good and only like $5.
Yeah.
And with the alien instead of just the Predator.
Gosh, I love the alien gameplay in that game. It's so much fun.
So try it out. It's really good. It's probably really cheap, dude. It's like $5. It's common. Nobody knows about it because everybody kind of dismissed it even when it came out for some weird reason.
You know what? Not the game of the generation, but a fun game in this
No,
generation.
it wouldn't be the game of generation or my favorite of even 2010. Keep in mind that came in 2010, same year as Halo Reach, which is just a better shooter.
Okay, so like let's talk about something here. Oh, by the way, go watch us play Alien vs Predator on Saturday Night Versus. Plug that shit, Ollie. Plug that shit. Oh my gosh, this sucks. It's so hard. I don't even know if I have enough right now, but like I have to hurry up because I barely have enough time to do this. But then it goes on a downhill hill. This takes a lot of focus and stuff. I don't
Downhill
have
hill,
enough.
huh?
I don't
As
have
opposed
enough.
to an uphill hill.
I think I need a total of I need a particular amount of coins by the time I reach the end. Okay, then I'm gonna sharp move over here. Nope, I'm gonna kill it. It's too much. Okay, so this is before I end this video, because it's going to be a bit of a long one, because, you know, we're almost done. We're trying to finish up.
Game of the decade, 2000, 2009. Okay, this is easy
No,
for me.
I was going to
Majora's
say,
Mask came out in the year 2000.
maybe I'll save this for... I'm gonna start plugging this right now, because it's something I really want to do, but it's not, like, necessary. I'm not this kind of person. Jeez, these suck. It's so weighty, and it's so hard to get up once you fall. I'm not this person... and you guys know this, but like I think it's about time. So something I really wanted to do, especially this generation. Oh gosh, I don't have enough. Oh, there's a restart mission button. Although it's faster to seem to just throw myself off a cliff. We're pulling up to our 10-year anniversary on Gaming Memoirs, and I really can't thank you guys enough.
In June, right?
Yeah, June. Yeah, 10 years. In
I
June.
passed my 10-year anniversary in 2016.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. So we're pulling up to our 10-year anniversary, and we couldn't be happier, and we're really happy to have this time with you guys, and like we're super appreciative of everything that we've got to do in the last 10 years, because honestly, when I started doing these YouTube videos, I didn't think we were ever going to get anyone watching. So just to have who we have is fantastic, and I'm always trying really hard to like show my appreciation and tell you guys what you mean to me. And that goes for you too, Jesse. It also goes to Ollie, who puts in more work than any of us, real talk. Jesse and I kind of suck compared to Ollie. So like Ollie puts in the real work here. We just record the gameplay and the commentary, but that man does all the work behind the scenes. So we're pulling up to our 10-year anniversary, and we have, it's not really that big a secret, but like we're going to be finishing the trilogy that we kind of accidentally started a while ago.
Oh, I only came halfway, like,
well,
80%
technically,
through the second game.
To be fair, no one is actually, except for myself, no one is actually around for the entire series, but like, we're going to be finishing Jack and Daxter. We're going to do Jack 3, and shut up, I know that like Lost Frontier exists. Didn't play it, by the way. I'm sure I'll get some
What about
requests.
Jack X Combat Racing?
That game's awesome. I really will play that with you. Anyway, maybe an extra episode. That's a sick video game. Kind of plays like...
That's not on the Jack trilogy on HD, right?
No, it's not.
So then I'll need to buy that on PS2?
It actually has a PS4 physical now.
PS2 it is.
Don't buy it on PS2, it barely works. I have 2 copies in there.
Does it?
Yeah, neither work especially well. Well, anyway, so guys, I don't ever do this because I don't like to advertise, and I don't like to like push, because I think it feels dirty, you know? I don't like to shill, and I know that sounds like, it sounds stupid, to be honest. Like,
Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe.
That shit. I hate doing that. And you guys know I hate doing that.
The thing is that we should, because it does work.
It
apparently.
does work, but we don't do it. So I'm going to actually ask something of everyone who's watching this video. And you don't feel obligated, because, again, I don't like to do it in the first place. But, like,
But first, check
damn
out
it, that
our
was
sponsor,
probably...
Raid Shadow
Hold on.
Legends. Just kidding. Never play that. I've never even played it.
But anyway, yeah, well, now we're never getting a Raid Shadow Legends. Now
Probably not, but did you want them to sponsor you?
I got offered a sponsorship a while ago. Did I tell you that?
Oh, yeah?
I got an offer from a sponsorship. It was like a mobile phone game. The thing is, like, I actually told them in a very polite email no, because the game looks like shit. That's actually dead truth. I don't even think I told Ollie about that. I got like a sponsorship opportunity. I don't remember. It was Gladiators something or other. And they're like, can you just like throw some compliments in a YouTube video? We'd really appreciate it. We'll pay you for it. And I was like, I looked at the gameplay.
Honestly,
I told them
honestly,
no.
depending on what they
I told them no.
Depending on what they're paying, like if it's like $20, I'd be like, screw it, it's not worth the efforts, right?
Yeah.
For the taxes and whatnot. But if they said, we'll pay you like $500 if you give us like a compliment,
Like
and,
a 10-minute,
and a little like quip saying to go download,
play
I'd be
it,
like,
yeah.
well, sure.
$500 for like
I mean-
10 seconds is okay. But like, I looked at it, I was like, no.
I don't know how much sponsorships are worth for the record. I have no idea.
Yeah, I'm sure it's probably worth. It depends on how big we are. I'm sure they tailor a little bit differently, right? Anyway, sorry for watching this, by the way, guys. But I guess the video is pretty much over at this point. But you know, we're still gonna do this until we get it. So anyway, I don't like to advertise because it's never been me, and it's never been what I really wanted for my YouTube channel. But like, it's 10 years, and we're pulling up to our anniversary, like our 10-year anniversary. Like that, I don't have to tell you guys, that's a really big deal, and I never thought we would get this far. Like, when we started doing this, we were in high school. I'm like looking into...
You weren't in high school.
Yeah, I was.
2010. Trevor, you graduated in 2009.
Oh, or I guess it was my first year of college. But like university, doesn't matter. Don't know why.
I was like, we graduated
It's
the
not
same year.
It's not even a flex. I just don't know why I'm getting it wrong. Anyway, anyway,
I started my YouTube channel in high school.
So
I started it right when I started
Hold on.
high
I
school.
just want to see if I have enough.
And
I don't know if I do.
I think I started my channel in November 2006, so like a few months in.
Okay, so currently we're sitting at. Oh, that was totally enough too. I totally did it. I just like fell at the end. We're at the end of our 10 years, and we're gonna be doing a let's play to finish out another trilogy, and we're sitting at about 400 some odd subscribers.
Well, you are.
Shut up!
I know, but it's your channel. That's what I'm saying.
Hold on, I'm getting.
I'm not flexing. I'm just saying it's your
You're
channel.
part of the channel, genius. You're on the video.
I guess, suppose so.
Anyway.
I'm really just a guest, though.
Okay, back on what I was saying. The point is, I don't like to ask and I don't like to advertise because I don't know. I'm sure some of you have figured this out by now, but I don't have Facebook. I don't have social media. I don't really have.
Just make a Twitter, maybe, just to like put updates. That's what I did. And then I never tweet, so.
So it doesn't really matter. The point is, like, we put a lot of work into this, right? Like we tried our best, and I think it would be awesome if we could get to 500 subscribers by the end of our 10-year anniversary Let's Play.
Everyone make.
Hold on. No, shut up. No, my point is, don't do that. But I'm saying, if you guys want to just tell.
You're 5 off anyway.
No, there's 10 more at the end there.
Oh.
I had enough. Recommend us, you know? If you've been watching us for a while and you enjoy the content and you want us to keep making content, because Jesse and I are kind of like, we're getting a bit older, and we're trying to figure out what we want to be doing with this. It would be so cool if we could break 500. It's not a mandatory thing, and I won't be mad. Like, it doesn't matter. The point is, we don't advertise, but I think it would be rad if we got to the end of. Shut up. It would be really great if we could get to the end of Jack 3 and make it to 500. We're not that far off, and honestly, it's a laughable amount for like a normal YouTube channel.
I mean, I don't know. The vast majority of YouTube channels probably have like 1 or 2. Sometimes people subscribe to people by accident and then they just never unsubscribe.
But that's my point. Though I can't get this on this.
Honestly, 500 is actually above average just because there's so few people like actually getting subscribers.
Listen, man, we don't need to be 2 million and like 3 million subscribers. And that
Would you like to be though?
I don't know if I would. I'm happy with our community. I love the small community. I love getting the comments. I love responding to the comments, actually. Like, I love being able to just sit and talk to like you guys.
Trevor, what? You ignored it.
I'm not going down there because every time I go down I miss it, and I think I actually have enough because I think I have to end with 80 or something like that. Yeah, I think I just need 80 to like complete. So at this point I'm rushing to the end so I can take it slow for the last little bit so I don't fall off. Anyway, that's my request to you guys. That's my request to you guys. If you could recommend us to 1 or 2 people, fire us a share, put us up on your Reddit posts. It doesn't matter. We're not asking for much. We just think it would be pretty rad if we could get a surge in our viewership. It's never been necessary, and we never needed it to. We're not asking for any money. We don't have a Patreon. We don't want any of that shit. But I think it would be really cool if we could make 500, especially before our 10-year anniversary. So anyway, that's my pitch. You're gonna hear me pitch it out for probably each episode of Jack 2, and it's not because Jack 3. Gosh, no, not going back. I'm not doing that again. Was it 80? I need 80, right? Damn it, I need more. Oh my gosh, that was pretty badass actually. Oh my gosh, I got it. I don't know how much time I have here. I think I have to scoot along here pretty quick though. You're gonna hear me push that probably every so often in the Jack 3 playthrough. Sorry, I'm really focused right now. Damn it! And don't be too offended. It's just something I'm trying it out, I know I was listening to like an Alpharad video, for instance, and the stuff he told, like he was saying like, oh, how do you watch me get like popular, and he's gonna listen to this and he's gonna be like, wow, listen to Trevor throwing shade at Alpharad.
No shade.
It's not shade.
I was like,
okay, but he was saying that like someone asked him. It was a Q&A video, and someone asked him.
Yeah, he does
like,
that a lot. Yeah.
How do you get popular? And he says, like, I had to work for it. Like, you know, you have to work really hard.
Well,
to
he
get
actually says it's
popular.
interesting. He says everybody else will say do something original. He says that's not true. He says
That's
you
not
just have
true.
to do it better than other people.
Well,
or find an audience for your
specifically
stuff.
though, what he said, like what he described it as, is he essentially, and this is gonna sound like I said, this is where it's gonna sound really shady. I'm not shading anybody, but like he essentially said like you shill, okay? So like he said like to get really popular, what he did when he wanted to find an audience was he would like obnoxiously go into like Reddit boards and be like, check out this new YouTube channel, Alpha Rad, for gaming news, and you know, and essentially he would like pepper Reddit boards with like ads for himself. And that's something I've never been comfortable doing.
I don't think I would ever do that, even though I remember him saying that, and I'm like, I still can't do that, right?
No, it's not for me.
I get like saying, oh yeah,
It would, and
like
for the record, I know it would work because like 1 or 2 people would go there, and they would like your shit, you know. Like I'm sure. Here's the thing: every so often, every blue moon, and I love it when this happens, guys. I get overjoyed when this happens, and I remember. I don't know if you guys know this. I know all of your YouTube channel names. You can ask Jesse. Jesse and I, we just talked about this, didn't we? We were walking to get coffee, and I literally told Jesse that I was like, I remember the first person who ever left a comment on my video, and it was, oh my gosh, what if I just drop it? Anyway, it was, hi, I'm so cool, but I kept blowing it for like 10 straight years. I would blow this, and I would call him so cool. And like, it wasn't until like 10 years after, not literally, because we're on our 10-year anniversary in June, but it was like literally this guy was like, yeah, I just gotta tell you, man, like you've been blowing it for like the last like 10 years. My name is Hi, I'm so cool. The point is though, I remember every person who like jumps in and leaves a comment, whether I can read your name or not, I always make a note to come back. My point is, I don't want to obnoxiously advertise. I know it would work because even if like one person came up and was like, yo, this dude's pretty funny, you know? Like I really like, oh shit, I gotta slow down on that last turn. I don't need to rush, but I always do. But like, by the way, this is the last grade before we fight the final boss, FYI. This is why you're probably wondering like, why is he still doing this? Because if I do this, we're done. That's why I'm doing it. But anyway, yeah, even if one person is like, oh, this guy's really funny, I really like his stuff, I think I'm gonna subscribe, then that's a person ahead.
You know, it's funny because I've been watching Nintendo Capri Sun for a very, very long time, right?
Yeah, you've been watching
and I love his videos, but I've never like really hit like or nothing or comment. But he actually said that he wasn't gonna shill, but he would post like at the end of some of his videos, he would post like a picture of a like, and it would say likes appreciated, right? And that's it. And the thing is it worked. It reminded me, right? Every time it popped up, I'm like, oh yeah, I should like the video, right? For him, and I would. He stopped doing it, and I stopped liking the videos because I always forget. Yeah. But it works, right?
Yeah, man,
and it wasn't even him. He wasn't even like shilling at the end of his video. It was just a little tiny thing at the bottom right corner that would just pop up. It would just pop up, and it would just be like, you know, throw me a like if you like the video, and you just would, and it's it. Right? It would work.
So anyway, my point is, because we're a bit over past our mark here by a lot. Actually, this is gonna be like a 45-minute episode. But I'm gonna be reminding to share and like and stuff in the next few videos. The F is this? Oh, now I remember. Maybe this is why. This is probably why I had to get everything to get the final stuff to 100%.
Yeah.
Anyway, we got our black belt. Cool. I'm just gonna be reminding you guys, and I know a lot of you have already, probably everyone who's watching has subscribed, but like, share it with a friend. Tell people about us. Put it up, you know? Put it in your, whatever your Reddit is. Just help us out, because we'd love to make it to at least 500 subscribers by the time we're done our 10-year anniversary. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching this extended, really stupid episode of iNinja. Join us in the next episode where I guess we're just going to do the final boss in Eggshell Skull. So anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. Take care.
Bye.